Word, son. What do you do, YouTube? It's your boy, Jay Devon. All right, man, before we get into this video, make sure to hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified every time I upload. Without further ado, let's get into it. All right, man, so we're back with another iteration of Madden 24. And ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a pretty informative one, if you will. So make sure you sit back, chill, take a pee break, pause the video, get you some popcorn, because you know how I do. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get up into it. So, as you see this first clip looped up here, we're going to talk about it as it plays. But ladies and gentlemen, I've talked about the player switching logic for some time now. You can scour the channel, you can look, but I did talk about player switching logic in Madden 23. And I'm pretty sure I might have talked about it even before then, but I know for a fact that I talked about it. In Madden 24, they've always told you that when you press circle or B, when you press that button, they would always click you on to the person who is the closest to the ball. Now, in this scenario here, as you can see, he scored a touchdown off of just this, big not fumble, but a big mistake, dare I say, you know what I mean? But this isn't something that's user-based. This is something that's programmed and hard-coded into the game that needs to be changed. Now, as you can see, he throws a pass, and when he throws that pass, he catches it. And there are two Eagles players that are there's three Eagles players that's in the area. The first one makes the tackle. The second one, in which I don't understand where y'all get this whole idea from that spear tackling is just the way to go, because nobody in their right mind will walk up and try to spear tackle somebody when one is already trying to bring that guy down. If anything, he's going to do everything in his power to make sure that he helps his man tackle that guy and get him down right where he's at. He's trying to prevent a touchdown here. But no, EA says that, no, you should go over there and try to spear tackle him, and hopefully you don't miss. So he goes over there and he tries to spear tackle him, and in turn, he misses him, which in turn makes him free up because it knocks him off of the animation of him trying to take him down. Or it might have been a broken tackle, who knows? But the fact that I have my own teammate coming to knock me off of the guy who I'm trying to bring down, thus freeing him up for a touchdown. Now, when I wanted to switch to the person that I saw running up to try to help him on the tackle, there was a reason why I clicked over, but instead they gave me the guy that's ahead of him, and he's taking a poor pursuit angle. So that's why you see when it looks like when I clicked over there, that wasn't the guy who I wanted. I wanted the other one who came over to the spear tackle. But you see that they give me the guy who's running across at a bad pursuit angle. So when I click on him, you see him try to turn back around, but by that time it's too late because he took a poor angle. So in turn, it gave up a touchdown. This player switching logic gets even worse as we go along. So the next clip, you see me playing against the Cowboys, and my opponent throws a pass that is very questionable, one. So he throws the pass, and whenever I try to click on the guy who is, I would say, in question of making a play on the ball, they click me on to Bradbury. Now, remember, when you switch on to somebody, they literally are supposed to click you onto the person who's the closest to the ball. I don't understand where we're getting this whole idea from that we should put you on to somebody of where we think the ball is going to go. No, it has never been that. Wherever the ball is, we will click you on to the closest person. Do you see how far Bradbury is from the ball? Do you see how many other Eagles players are closer to that ball than where Bradbury is? Do you see what I'm saying here? Now, I also want to show another thing. You see that there is a Cowboys player, he's running a flat. All right, so Maddox is standing right there. I'm controlling a linebacker or a safety. I got a sub linebacker. So I'm controlling him, and I see him getting ready to throw that out route. Now, I can't click over there, before he throws the ball. I can't click over there to go make him cover that. So I'm like, all right, well, Maddox is in the right position. So when he throws that ball, I'm going to go click on it. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot make this up. I literally cannot make this up. I try to click on him, and I literally see and feel the game prohibiting me from clicking over there onto Avonte Maddox to make a pick on that play. If not a pick, then I would say a drop pick, but a incomplete pass nonetheless. They're not letting me switch to the guy who I want to switch to. I don't understand why we went from now switching to the closest player to the ball to where now you can't flip over to the guy you want to flip to, or it either is holding you back from switching over there and you pretty much just got to wait until they complete that pass and then you can switch over to the closest person. I don't understand what's going on with Madden. I'm not understanding why we're to this point now. A lot of people will see this and they're going to deflect, and that's okay, because I know for a fact that when I go into these games or when you play these games, they're doing it to you too. But a lot of the times you'll overlook it because a lot of y'all are in a honeymoon phase. Yeah, I got to come out of that phase, man. Now, the next clip, I'm playing against the Packers. Same exact scenario as me playing the Cowboys. He throws an out route to his receiver. Now, I go from controlling the linebacker to now when I'm trying to flip to the guy who is literally right on the other side of that receiver, which I think is Blankenship, if I'm not mistaken. I literally am looking at that safety that's right there because I'm looking to click on him. But when I try to click over there, they give me Bradbury again as if he's the closest one to the ball. That's not who I'm looking for. Bradbury, his back is to the ball. He's just turning around to try to make something happen, but it's too late. It has nothing to do with him at that point. Blankenship is the one that needs to make a play happen on to make a play happen on the ball. I don't know why I got tongue tied, but he's the one to make a play. But in turn, they switch me over to Bradbury, who isn't even a factor in the play. There's nothing he can do. So by the time I realize, no, they gave me the wrong person, by the time I can click over to Blankenship, he's already 50%, 25% all the way through his swat the ball down animation. There's nothing I can do. That should have been a pick because you're already throwing into double coverage. That's one. That was a bad pass. And then at the same exact time, ladies and gentlemen, why are you not giving me the guy who I need? These things are a problem in Madden. Like I've mentioned earlier, this is a honeymoon phase that a lot of people are in. A lot of people are in. We've got to come out of this honeymoon phase and stop pretending like this Madden is the best Madden in the world, because you know what's crazy? You said the same thing last year. You said the same thing the year before last. You said the same thing the year before that. And so on and so on and so on and so on. This cycle is a never-ending cycle. It's a never-ending cycle. A lot of people will deflect. A lot of people will have a difference in opinion. And that's fine. I have no problem with that. But when you have a difference of opinion, there is an understandable level amongst the two. Because you see it from my perspective, and you explain it in your perspective in efforts that I understand it, which that's all that I'm for. But when you deflect, it literally just gets to a point where it's no longer about what the issue is at hand. It's your fault why that happened. It's your fault why the game didn't go the way you wanted. It's your fault. It's your fault, your fault, your fault, your fault. We've got to stick together as a community. We got to. But at this point, ladies and gentlemen, there is no sticking together. There really isn't. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I'm going to go and get up out of here. Appreciate all the support y'all been showing the videos, man, most definitely. Make sure you hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the word, spread the links, because you know how I do. But I'm going to get up out of here, man. It's your boy Jay Divine, and I'm signing out. Peace.